Hello, friends of the internet. Anya here to say thank you and hope you enjoyed our micro season of 4-ingredient treat recipes. We're gonna take a short 2-week break while we prepare for our next season, Cozy Autumn, which will begin releasing on October 2nd. Stay tuned until the end of the video for a sneak peek. And now, here's the compilation of our 4-ingredient treat recipes.
Okay, brace yourself because your dog is about to lose all sense of decorum over these treats. We're talking wide eyes, dramatic sighs, and maybe some light emotional manipulation. You know the look, where they tilt their head, blink slowly, and suddenly you're questioning all your boundaries. These are soft, cozy, ginger-kissed pumpkin treats that basically say, I love you. And the best part, you only need 4 simple ingredients. Here's what we're working with. 1 cup of unsweetened pumpkin puree filled with delicious fiber for a happy tummy. Now toss it all into a food processor. Don't overthink it. Remember, this is not your reoccurring dream of being stuck at school during a final exam. 1 egg for protein. A half teaspoon of ground ginger to aid in easy digestion, and 1 cup of oat flour, just cozy stuff you probably already have in your kitchen. And look, you've got a furry sous chef watching from below the counter. This is a moment when things start to get very interesting. The nose knows. Say a small prayer to the kitchen gods. Optional. Lock the lid and give it a whirl until you get a smooth dough blob. Keep in mind that your food processor may sound like it's trying to summon Florida Man. Yeehaw! During a Category 5 hurricane. Totally normal, let it ride. After a few long moments of whirling, spinning, and other noises, you should have a soft, slightly sticky dough. Kinda like Play-Doh if it had dreams of becoming a pie filling. Also, small side note, this is the moment your dog may start to try to hover like a tiny furry ghost. You are now being watched, judged, admired, probably sniffed. Using sheer willpower and the force of your biceps, spoon that glorious mess into a piping bag with the tip snipped off. Now pipe some snack-shaped treat logs onto a parchment lined baking tray.
Actually, I'm gonna twist it this way.
Think long, gooey baby carrots or tiny breadsticks. Try to keep them mostly uniform in size so they bake evenly. But hey, listen, they don't have to be perfect. Honestly, they don't even have to be symmetrical. Slide your tray into a preheated 350-degree Fahrenheit oven and bake for 20 minutes. Somewhere around the halfway mark, your home is gonna start smelling wholesome and delicious. A little sweet, a little cuddly, a little, do I need a flannel blanket and an emotional breakdown right now? When the timer dings, pull them from the flavor furnace and set the tray down to cool. Not just so you don't burn your hands, but also to give your dog some time to emotionally prepare. Then chop them up into bite-sized morsels of joy. They're soft-baked, which makes them perfect for anyone, including senior dogs, tiny dogs with dainty chompers, or those high-maintenance snack connoisseurs. We see you, we respect your delicate snack journey. And now the best part. Give one to your dog. Watch their ears perk up, their pupils dilate, and their tail do that cute little helicopter thing. That right there, that's the payoff. That's love in snack form. Make sure to give these a try and tell me all about it in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button for more recipes and tail-wagging chaos. I hope you're ready because your dog is about to lose their dang mind over these. And here's the best part. You only need 4 ingredients. That's fewer than the number of half-eaten tennis balls hiding under your couch right now. Here is what you'll need. A half cup of pumpkin puree, unsweetened, straight from the can, golden goodness. It's like autumn gave your dog a warm hug and said, you deserve digestive regularity. A half cup of cooked shredded chicken, aka dog currency. If your dog had a wallet, this is what would be in it. 1 cup of oat flour, gentle, gluten-free, and basically the emotional support of the baking world. and 1 egg. The egg holds it all together, like that reliable friend in every sitcom. Toss them all into the food processor. No need to overthink it. This is a trust exercise between you, your blender, and the universe. Now, take a deep breath and hit that blend button. It might sound like the blender is having an existential crisis. That's okay. It's working through something just like the rest of us. Blend it until everything is well combined. It's soft, it's golden, it's full of flavor, ambition, and a mysterious gravitational pull that makes your dog levitate towards the counter. When it's ready, you'll be staring at what I lovingly call a squishy little vortex of dough. Here comes the fun part. All you need is a piping bag, a coffee mug, and a reckless disregard for perfect shapes. First, place your piping bag into a cup or container so it stays in place for easier filling. Then, using strength and determination, scoop that glorious squishy dough into the piping bag. Give it a gentle squish, and suddenly you are the architect of dog joy. And behold, the moment of transformation. From a humble dough to tiny logs crafted entirely from pure pet love and devotion. Try to keep them mostly the same size so they bake evenly, but don't stress, you got this. And if your dog happens to be watching every move you make, like their favorite squirrel outside, give them a smile. You're making something beautiful for them. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 Celsius. Once it's nice and toasty, slide your tray of treats right onto the middle rack. Bake for 20 minutes. Your dog has no idea how baking works. They just watched you mash some random things together and then bow to a metal box that makes things hot. But somehow I think they know intuitively that this is your way of showing that you care for them, and that's pretty cool. This is the part where your kitchen starts smelling weirdly amazing. Like a mix between a cozy chicken dinner, a festive candle, and a cookie whose flavor you can't quite place. It's savory, it's warm, and kinda soothing. When the timer dings, pull those golden logs from the oven like the snack hero you were always meant to be. Let the tray cool for a few minutes, not just for safety, but also to allow your dog time to emotionally process what's about to happen. Once they're cool enough to handle, grab a knife or kitchen scissors and slice each log into bite-sized squares. These are soft, tender, tiny little squares of joy. What I love about these is they're basically a doggy super snack. Chicken packs in protein for strong muscles and energy, while pumpkin is not only great for digestion, but also contains vitamin A for skin and coat health. For storage, we recommend keeping these in a slightly open bag or container in the refrigerator for up to 1 week. Remember, this is a treat that has chicken in it, so refrigeration is essential. Although, let's be real, they're gonna be long gone before that. Your dog is already planning how to open up the fridge after noticing that you're storing those treats in there. Thank you for spending some time with us today. Make sure to give these a try and tell us all about it in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button for more recipes and tail-wagging chaos.
Buckle up. Zoomies activated. Tongue flaps engaged. Sudden unblinking eye contact? Oh, you bet. Just 4 simple ingredients, and here's what you'll need. Have a good friend toss you your scrapey tool off camera. Great. First, we're gonna add 1 egg that holds everything together. Kind of like that one supportive friend in your group who always remembers to bring the napkins. Next, we're gonna add half a cup of banana. We used one that was slightly green because it's lower in sugar and higher in fiber. Then a 1/4 cup of peanut butter, smooth and unsweetened. Make sure it has no xylitol in it because that's the big no-no sweetener for pups. Basically, make sure the packaging doesn't say sugar-free on it. Lastly, we're gonna add 1 cup of oat flour, soft and dependable, gentle on sensitive bellies, and honestly, just a wholesome flour, like the Labrador of pantry items. Wonderful, that's it. Nothing weird, nothing you can't pronounce. Real ingredients becoming a treat your dog's gonna love. Secure the lid, take a deep breath, and give that blend button a confident boop. Don't panic when it sounds like the start of an alien invasion. The world's not ending. It's just your blender doing its best impression of one. Let your blender run for a minute or 2 till it all comes together into a thick, glorious, small planet of dough. Soft, cohesive, kinda squishy, full of ambition and peanut butter scented dreams. Next, we're gonna take a little bit of oat flour and spread it over the counter. Get creative with the sprinkling. Oat flour already goes wherever it wants to, and this is a judgment-free kitchen. Now would be a good time to preheat your oven. Set it to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. Roll out your dough ball until it's about 1/8 of an inch thick. Do your best, but since these treats don't spread or grow when baking, it's okay if it's not exact. The most important thing is to roll it out evenly. Then, using a cookie cutter, stamp out cute small shapes and gently place them onto a parchment-lined baking tray. If you don't have a cookie cutter today, that's okay. You can just use a butter knife and some creativity. Between you and me, your dog already thinks you're some kind of majestic wizard, and these treats are just gonna prove them right. They're not gonna care if the treats are perfect, they just want them in their mouth, immediately. After you've completed preparing your masterpiece, pop that tray into your preheated oven and bake for 15 minutes. That's just enough time to clean up your counter, peel the sticker off your dog's foot, and wonder how in the heck oat flour got underneath the carpet. Before long, your kitchen's gonna start smelling like homemade banana bread. Was I practically drooling while smelling all the smells? No, of course not. That would be weird. It's totally just the dogs, obviously. Anyway, when the timer dings, pull the tray from the flavor furnace and set it somewhere safe to cool. Just try to avoid the edge of the counter, cause I have a feeling today's not the day to test your dog's self-control. And just like that, you've turned 4 humble ingredients into a gourmet experience your dog will absolutely write a love song about. Probably acoustic with a whole lot of off-key howling. We recommend storing these treats in a slightly open container or baggie in the refrigerator for up to a week. Assuming they last that long, your dog's probably already planning a snack heist. I can feel it. They're mentally mapping the fridge like a tiny, fur-covered mastermind. These treats are perfect for training, rewarding good behavior, or just reminding your dog that they are, in fact, the center of your whole universe. Now, if this video made you smile, made your dog drool, or made your kitchen smell like a delicious woodland cottage, please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for baking with us today. We've got more recipes, more ridiculous treat adventures, and more wholesome chaos coming your way soon. I'm not in the mood to gatekeep, so here's exactly how to make these easy dog treats with just 4 ingredients. If you've ever thought that homemade dog treats can be a challenging task to make, we're here to show you how fun and easy it can be. Our panel of highly judgmental canine food critics have spoken. This combo takes home the gold for smell, chewiness, and the silent stare until you share factor. Let's meet today's all-stars. 1 egg, half a cup of mashed sweet potato, half a cup shredded carrots, and 1 cup of oat flour. Starting with that egg, it's the protein for this recipe. It's the natural glue that holds everything together. Next, we're gonna add our sweet potato. High in natural fiber, it also helps keep our treats nice and soft. Next comes the carrots. That bright orange, it comes from a compound called beta-carotene. The body transforms this molecule into the essential vitamin A, which helps support normal nerve and muscle function. Also, healthy eyes, gums, skin, and bones. Basically, orange is an overachiever. Lastly, we're going to add the oat flour, which is gluten-free. This means that it is gentle on sensitive tummies. And as a joke, you can brag about your dog being gluten-friendly at the next dog park meetup. Now that everything's been added, move it all to the bottom of your processor. This is the first secret in making sure you have the perfect dough. And I'll let you in on the second secret after we're done blending. Secure your lid and blend until you get a smooth, cohesive orange dough. Now, if your dog teleports into the kitchen when the mixer turns on, that's totally normal. The food processor doubles as a canine bat signal. Okay, let's take a look at our dough. It should look something like a more gooey Play-Doh, but edible, and far less likely to end up welded to your carpet. The trick to make a great dough is stopping every few moments and giving the container a little scrapey scrape. Make sure there are no large lumps or hidden pockets of unblended flour. My mother always told me not to play with my food, but this is for the dogs, so have at it. Nailing this smooth texture now gives you a much easier time to pipe out the batter later. You're doing great. I believe in your ability to make dog treats. Alright, now we're going to transfer our batter. Grab a coffee mug and a piping bag. For maximum stability, balance your piping bag inside the coffee mug. This little trick makes it so much easier to fill. Like, I don't know who came up with this trick originally, but it is a lifesaver. Now we're going to carefully scrape the dough into the bag. It's probably gonna look like the strangest waterfall you'll ever see, mostly because it's not flowing like a waterfall. But that's okay, because it's probably going to prompt your dog to perform an interpretive dance routine at your feet. So silly. Alright, we have our dough already in our bag. Give it a little squeeze, get rid of your coffee mug, and clean up any little bite-sized dough that may have escaped the piping bag. Great! Grab your parchment-lined baking trays and start piping out long, happy dough logs that are about the width of a baby carrot. And around this time, we totally forgot to preheat our oven. So go ahead and set that to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Once your trays are filled, it's showtime. Slide your creations into that preheated oven, set your timer for 20 minutes, and take a deep breath because in about 5 minutes, your kitchen is going to start smelling amazing! If they weren't already, your dog's gonna be glued to your ankles because this is the part where their curiosity will reach maximum intensity. When the timer dings, pull the trays out of the oven. Set them down to cool, someplace where jumping dogs can't get them. And once your treats have fully cooled and are safe to handle, grab a knife or a trusty pair of kitchen scissors and slice each log into bite-sized squares. And just like that, you've got soft, orange, 4-ingredient squares, perfect for training sessions, rewarding good pups, or just celebrating that you made a thing that your dog adores. We hope you enjoyed this season of 4 ingredients or less recipes. See you next time for more chaos in the Zoomy Wags kitchen. Thanks for watching, and can't wait to see you in October.